All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. That one, somebody over the apostles of Great Millstone, who brew well, teach well, being good as them, touch young brothers, and peace and blessings to those for elect, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. All right, I'm the brother Kadolf, and the Jimmy's been in Chicago. Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be titled, A Woman is the Second Most Powerful. All right, under the Most High, all right, with a question mark. All right, because you had what's his name, General Yohana. All right, I believe it was him, saying that the woman was the second most powerful thing under the Most High, which that is completely false. All right, there's a reason. All right, why the serpent, who was a man, all right, in the garden, all right, went to Eve instead of Adam. All right, and a woman does have power. They can be convincing. They can be influencing, but they are not the second most powerful under the Most High. All right, there's a reason why the Scripture calls them the weaker vessel. All right, but let's get into the account that he's talking about. Okay, now this is First Ezra 3:1. All right, because he didn't he read and he added his own little spin to it. All right, and he didn't give the full context of the story. All right, this is First Ezra 3:1. Now, when Darius reigned, he made a great feast unto all his subjects and to all his household, and to all the princes of Media and Persia, and to all the governors, captains, and lieutenants that were under him from India, Judea, to Ethiopia, of 120 and 77 provinces. All right, now provinces is equivalent to states. All right, so you can only imagine how vast his kingdom was. All right, this is verse 3. And when they had eaten and drunken, and being satisfied were gone home, then Darius the king went into his bedchamber and slept, and soon after awaked. Then the three young men that were of the guard that kept the king's body spake one to another, Let every one of us speak a sentence. He that shall overcome, and whose sentence shall seem wiser unto the others, unto him shall the king Darius give great gifts and great things in token of victory. All right, so that's where it stems from. Okay. All right. Verse 6: As to be clothed in purple, to drink in gold, and to sleep upon gold, and drink, and with a chariot with bridles of gold, and a head tire of fine linen, and a chain about his neck. And he shall sit next to Darius because of his wisdom, and shall be called Darius his cousin. All right, and everyone wrote his sentence sealed, and laid it under the king Darius' pillow, and said that when the king is risen, someone will give him the writing, and of whose side of the king and the three princes of Persia shall judge, that his sentence is the wisest, to him shall the victory be given, and as was appointed. The first wrote, wine is the strongest. The second wrote, the king is the strongest. The third wrote, women are the strongest. But above all things, truth beareth away the victory. All right, so once again, they trying to give the king the wisest saying. All right, and they're giving their opinions on as to what's strongest. All right, it says for edification's sake, time edification's sake, I'm gonna skip to the woman is the strongest part. Give me 1 second. All right. Strength he talking about the strength of the king. Okay, this is verse 13. It says, then the third, who has spoken of woman and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel, began to speak, O ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth, who is it then that ruleth them, or have the lordship over them? Are they not women? Women have borne the king and all the people that bear rule by sea and land. Mind you, he's giving his opinion. All right. And yeah, women, of course, it takes two to tangle. All right. A man plants his seed into that woman. So whatever a man, whatever woman he lays with, all right, it doesn't matter. All right. Because whatever he is, all right, that child would be. Or you could plant an apple seed you could take a seed, an apple seed from America, plant it in Japan, it'll be an apple seed. It's just in Japan. All right. The scriptures call the woman a weaker vessel for a reason. All right, let's get the definition of the word woman. It says adult, female human. It says woman, female servant. All right. A female servant. All right. The scripture say her desire shall be to her husband, and he shall rule over her. All right. Let's grab that. Let's lock in. 1 second. Desire. Husband. It's Genesis 3:16. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. All right, birth pains. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. All right, but we understand. All right, that's the natural order. All right, but why is everything so ass backward today? What? It's because we fucked up. All right, we rebelled against the Most High, and the Most High has put us under our enemies. All right, Esau, Edom. All right, who does the complete opposite? Okay. Hey, a woman, the scripture says a new thing upon her, a woman compassive of man. All right, folly is Satan Greek dignity. All right, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. Okay, so wickedness and evil is promoted on this earth, while righteousness is shunned upon. All right. Hey, so Eve being beguiled by the serpent, it said he was the most subtle beast of the field. All right. All right, which was a melanated Edomite, man. All right. Sons of the wicked. Okay. Beguiled Eve. Why did he beguile Eve, man? Because he knew she was the weaker vessel, and that has manifested to this day. All right. And it really hit. Now it's really hitting. It really hit. Really, it's at the wickedness at its peak. All right. But it has manifested to this day. All right. And now you have women's liberation. You have feminism. All right. Because Esau really wants a free for all. You can do whatever you want. You can believe whatever you want. That's why you got so much freaks out here, man. This is the result of the wicked being in power. All right. Verse 16. Even they came and they nourished them up that planted a vineyard from whence the wine cometh. All right. And and the woman, she has her role. All right. She has her beautiful role, which is to nurture. All right. But a man is the head of the household, man. Okay. And Esau, all right, it makes everything ass backward. It makes the woman the head of the household. Pushes the man out the house. All right. Now her sons grew up effeminate, emotional, not being able to control themselves, man. Just a beast. All right. End up becoming a homo thug. All right. End up becoming impulsive. All right. Look at the statistics of households of single moms, man. All right. Then this little kid who's been raised by a mother grow up. He bears children. All right. He teaches them all the fucking wickedness, man. All right. This is the result of what the The woman, the men that these women complain about today is the men that they fucking raised, man. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It says, verse 17, these also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men, and what that woman cannot be. Yeah, and if a man have gathered together gold and silver, or any other goodly thing, though they love not a woman, which is comely in favor and beauty, and letting all these things go, do they not gape, and even with open mouth fix their eyes fast on her, and have not all men more desire unto her, even unto silver or gold, or any goodly thing whatsoever? A man leave his own father that brought him up in his own country, and cleave unto his wife. He sticks not to spend his life with his wife. He remembereth neither father nor mother nor country. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil, and give and bring to all to the woman? Yet a man take his sword, and goeth his way to rob, and to steal, and to sail upon the sea, and upon the rivers, and looketh upon a lion, and goeth in the darkness, and when he hath stolen, spoiled, and robbed, he bringeth it to his love. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than his father and mother. Yet many there be that have run out their wits for women, and become servants for their sake. Many also have perished, and have erred, and sinned for woman. Now do ye not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yet did I see him, and Apame the king's concubine, the daughter of the admirable Bardicus, sitting at the right hand of the king, and taketh the crown from the king's head, and setting it upon her own head. She also struck the king with her left hand, and yet for all this the king gaped, and gazed upon her with open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter, that she might be reconciled to him again. O ye men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing they do this? Then the king and the princes looked upon another, so he began to speak of the truth. Verse 34, O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course. For he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. Is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things. All the earth calleth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked, the king is wicked, women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them, and in their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endureth, and is always strong. It liveth and conquereth forevermore. With her there is no accepting of persons, no reward, but she doeth the things that are just, and refraineth from all unjust, wicked things, and from all men do well, like of her works. All right, so let's skip down. Matter of fact, I'll keep reading. It says, neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness. She is the strength, kingdom, power, and majesty. All right, so it's talking about wisdom. All right, the truth. It says, kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages, blessed be the power of truth. And with that he held his peace, and all the people then shouted and said, great is truth, and mighty above all things. Then said the king unto him, ask what thou wilt, more than is appointed in the writing, and we will give it to thee, because thou art found wisest, and thou shalt sit next to me. I'm read again. Then said the king unto him, ask what wilt thou, more than is appointed in the writing, and we will give it to thee, because thou art found the wisest, and thou shalt sit next to me, and shalt be called my cousin. All right. Then he said unto the king, remember thy vow which thou hast vowed to build Jerusalem the day when thou camest to the kingdom. All right, so I'm gonna skip to verse 46. Says, and now, well, for time's sake, Salakia, it says, O Lord the King, this is that which I require and which I desire of thee. This is the princely liberty proceeding from thyself. I desire therefore that thou make good thy vow, the performance whereof with thy own mouth thou hast vowed the King of heaven. Then Darius the king stood up and kissed him and wrote letters for him unto all treasurers and lieutenants and captains and governors, that they should safely convey on their way both him and all those with him to build Jerusalem, man. All right. And through that, they was able to start the build of the temple and all that. All right, so it's wisdom. All right, and who's holding that wisdom, man? The elect. All right, that's why it says fallen gold. Give me 1 second. So like Isaiah 13:12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. All right. So like Apostle Dar said, it's the men of the Lord. It's the men with the wisdom of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. Okay. Well, who are the strongest? All right. Hey, so it's an order to everything, man. Yahweh Shai. All right, then the elect. All right, so the hopeful elect, we're the strongest. Okay, not no fucking woman, man. All right, hey, through a woman, we're here in this predicament. All right, this is 1 Peter 3:5. For after this manner in this old time, the holy women who also trust in the Most High adorn themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands. All right, it says being in subjection. What does the word subjection mean? Let's see what that means. Let's see what subjection means. It says, let's go into the etymology. It says the action. It says the act of subjecting a country or a person at one's control. All right, similar synonyms: subjugation, domination, oppression, control, mastery, suppression. So she's under her husband. All right, unto their own husband, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. All right, Lord is somebody over you. It says, whose daughter, as ye are long, as ye do well, and are not afraid with any amazement. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor to the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. Let's get that in another translation. This is 1 Peter 3:7. Oh shit, it's a lot here. It says, husbands, in the same way be considerate as ye live with your wives, and treat them with respect as the weaker partner and as heirs with you in the greatest gift of life, so that nothing will hinder your prayers, man. All right, so a woman has her beautiful role, but she is not the second most powerful. All right, under the Most High. All right, it says the head of Hamashiach. All right, is the Most High God, Yahweh. All right, and the head of man is Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. All right, and the head of the woman is the man. All right, thus saith the Bible, man. So, double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone. Peace and blessings to the full leg. So willing to be a part of that number. Shalom. Akwam Yasharala.